Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to the Obra Dinn and our 8th day playing this game. Where recently someone has caught a nasty little new type of fish monster, shell fish monster. And of course, it's already killed someone. This is probably the unholy captive that is listed in the book. Welcome. In the last episode, we deduced a couple. I think we got 6 correct answers last time. And today, we're going to keep going. But first, let's get to another memory. I don't think I am going to do anything else in this memory right now. Oh, that's not entirely true. I should probably take a quick look at some of these different characters. Probably the biggest piece of information we learned is the steward's outfits here. This is third mate's steward. I think that makes this one of the other stewards, which I'm very excited to piece together. But yeah, let's just get another memory. I think that sounds fun. Oh, never mind. There is one person back here. Where are you running? Why are you running? For this page, let's go here. One more part left in this one. Who are you? You're the captain steward, Philip Dahl. We think. I think these are all of the midshipmen, right? This is like Peter, Charlie, yeah, and Thomas Lanky, who we're pretty sure has been killed by the wrong person. In that list right there. I'm pretty sure my Finley Dalton is incorrect. All right, let's go to the next thing. Dead body up there. Uh-oh. Can I access that from here? 2 dead bodies. Yikes. All right. Let's go see what there is to see. We're back up top. More bodies littering the top of the ship. Two dead at once. You know, as a person... Never mind.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？回来，全部供出来。
拢是恁害啦！迄个害得较对人无顾好，是人滚死的啊！
Oh.
Talk about a shell. Very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Oh! Stabbed? Oh no. That's Captain, right? Oh, Captain, that's Captain, my Captain. Who's this? One of the Formosan guards. No. Oh, wait, he was killed by spikes. Oh. I thought he was stabbed. This is a spike that just left that. Okay. This is a net, by the way. It's a net that like the title page of this chapter includes a net. We're starting to learn some of the story. I've said that for 7 episodes now. 8 episodes now. All right. Well, you were spiked by a terrible beast, as were you. I also think we could guess pretty well you're one of 2 people. No, you're one of 4 people. I can guess you on the image pretty easily because you're one of 2 people holding a spear, but or a weapon, but in terms of pure names, I cannot. So, lift this out and take it below. What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends? I think this is the captain saying what the hell is going on. The chest and your dead friends, I think that's a reference to something that would have happened in chapter 3 or 4. What chapter are we in? We're in 5. 3 or 4. That's my guess. If we're still in the like, and here's why I think that. God, language is a beautiful thing. I just made assumptions, and I'm trying to slow myself down to talk through why I made the assumptions, partially so that if I'm incorrect, you know where I went wrong, and partially because I am obsessed with how we as humans navigate these knowledge puzzles. Like, it's incredible, because then you have to, if you're going to design a puzzle where a human has to, using the context clues of language, solve things like this, you have to be really well, like Lucas Pope had to be really well versed in how you might make this assumption. My guess is that if the captain is still in the information-seeking phase about the chest and your dead friends, that would have been a very recent event, aka chapter 3 or 4. It also helps that we found chapters 1 and 2 already. Don't see a chest, don't see any dead friends. My guess would be chapter 4. It'd be very recent, but we'll see. But that's all like, how would you say it? Like, saying it out loud, that sounds so obvious, right? It's had to be recent. Also, we know what happened in chapter 1 and 2. But like, in your head, listening to dialogue, your brain just does these things automatically. Okay. So then we have what I would call Chinese, potentially. What are these monsters? Where are they from? You must tell us everything. So this is the translation. What are these monsters? Where are they from? You must tell us everything. This is your fault, the dead person says. The shell must be protected. We will all die. Then the friend translates. The friend right here underneath my camera. He talk about a shell. Very dangerous. Shell? What shell? The thing you got fucking hoisted up there that kills all of you in about 2 seconds. So. Very intriguing. First mate, William Haskell. What is that item? Is that a chest? What is that? Another ship down there. That guy didn't have an arm. Uh-oh. Is that the chest? Are these dead friends? That is a Formosan. Nope, not a Formosan. Never mind. Incorrect. Wait. No, because they're not present because they're dead. Yes. Okay, so hold up. Let's refresh my memory because I'm about to make some dumb assumptions if not. We have spiked just this second. We have dead on the ground and probably third person is here. Nope. That's a mate. Is this Larry David? No, this is not Larry David. That is the surgeon's mate, James Wallace. Surgeon? No. Yes, surgeon. Okay, surgeon's mate. Those should have to be two of the easiest people to guess over time because they're always doing surgeon stuff. Okay, so then chest and dead friends. I don't see a chest other than that. That's probably the chest, right? Is that Larry David? My boy, Larry David. God, I hope that joke is funny to anyone other than me because otherwise... You are third mate and don't know you. Third shooter. Okay, we have, I think that might be Solomon, right? No, that's not Solomon. Solomon is, in the cove. Okay, I don't know. This is, William. Okay. We're hoisting. This is the guy whose face is turned sideways in the picture. This is, you've heard of V-cuts, right? This is a capital U cut. Oh, this is who I've been calling Bosun, Alfred Klestel. This guy's holding him. He's not killing him. And then this is the other one who dies. Okay. Wait a second. Isn't this... Hold up. Wasn't this memory 2 dead bodies? You both die? Of course you do. I was looking at the wrong thing here. I was saying that the person beside him died, but it's the person behind him who dies. Right? No? No? Wait, am I dumb here? Who else dies here? This guy's acting as translator. Wait, what? I'm confused. Sorry, my brain. No. Two people die in this scene? Does the same person have a picture in 2 different places here? Head is like down. Okay, sorry. My brain is hurting a little bit here. Let's go here. This guy. So, hold up. Unholy captives. Let's go take a look at that face. Right here. Where are you in this memory? Not you. You're the deep V. Not you. Not you. Not you. What am I missing obvious here? Someone dying over here? Larry David. Other guy. It shouldn't be any of you 3. Am I crazy? Don't answer that. Is that a hand? Are you up in there? I mean, first things first, we have to unmark this. I don't know. I don't know who this is. So second thing second. 15 others are present. So that means 16 total, not including these 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Anybody else in the boat? 16, 17. So I am crazy, because that means... Oh my god. I'm the worst. Why is my brain like this? For some reason, your photo in the thing and you as a person standing here don't look all that similar. I don't know. Listen, there's this thing that happens sometimes, which is that when you're recording a video for YouTube, you look dumber than you would otherwise be. I promise. Okay, so we figured it out. So At least we know that now. Both spiked by a terrible beast. And these people are dead from a different scene entirely. So... here's what we were going to check earlier. The crew. I believe the 4 Formosans are the only Formosans. However, I think what's happening here is... one of the other crewmates, I guess would be one of these 4 topmen, is translating with a person was electrocuted. Okay. Is translating with one of the spearmen. Yeah, okay. That's my guess. Oh, I can't believe I went through the entire scene and looked at this person multiple times. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know that had to be frustrating. But also, it's kind of funny. You have to admit, it's kind of funny. Okay, that's the entire chapter. Unholy captives. Done. And by done, I mean started. Okay. So, that's exciting. Let's go through the story from the start and see if we can do it. So, we have 2 people spiked by a terrible beast. That beast, while being carried below, kills a 3rd person. The cook. The kind of kills William as well. And then somebody was killed with a sword. Let's read this dialogue again. Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years, my steward, never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Those ungodly beasts carried a curse. Throw them back or doom us all. Puts him in the lazaretta with those things. He may yet find his senses. Now, here's the question. What is the lazaretta again? I was going to look at this earlier. Lazaretta is on this right here. Is that where we found one of the dead spiders? I don't remember. And then is it in the glossary? Lazaretta. No, it is not. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's go get these other bodies here. All right. I could probably rewatch that entire chapter and guess a couple things or figure out a couple things. But I feel like we did a little bit better on the way through, and I want to get more of the story. So, this is one of the dead Formosans. I have no idea where Formosa is, by the way, or what Formosa is.
Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Oh, hold your fire. Fire. Okay. The fuck? Oh, we're on the water now. Holy cow. Oh, that's so cool. Wait. Who shot him? Oh, one of the Formosans shot him. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, who'd you shoot? Shot one of the mates. Here's my thing. That's hair over its face. It has a face. It has 2 arms. It has hair. Is this a mermaid? Chest. Haha. Who are you? Other Formosan. Okay. So why is one of the mates... I should just let the scene play out. Why is one of the mates rowing a boat with a Formosan in it? That's another thing. You're a person, Formosan. Is this being towed? It is being towed. Okay. Holy shit. What are the chapters 3 and 4 called? I don't remember. The Calling for 4. Sorry, you gotta do a little dance break. Give your brain a break. Head empty, no thoughts, just dancing. One of the mates, second or fourth. How did they die? They were shot by a Formosan. Who we don't know the name of. You were there? Any names here? They're back. You get the captain. Don't shoot, I have treasure, I yield. So, I yield? What happened right before this? Interesting. Corpses moved post-mortem. Here's my question. I saw... Now, it's up there. Who are you? Must be the other mate, right? Must be... This is blurry mate. That must be non-blurry mate. There's only 3 present, right? No, 3 others were present. Oh my god, what is that? Why is it glittering? Whoa. Is that also treasure? You see that? It has an actual, like, active... That's weird. That's strange. So hypothetically here, there should be a couple right there. I was like, there's one extra person here. You. Are you inside of your room? You are. Ha-ha! I get to figure out who you are today. And the way I get to do it is this. Tab Q. Ship. How many windows from the back? From the side. Oh, shit. I don't even know which one the front is. I don't even know which one the bow is. Oh, no. Okay. We're currently here. So furthest back would be second. Second furthest back would be fourth. So hypothetically, this is second. This is fourth. Hypothetically, you are the fourth mate. I'm gonna go ahead and call that shit right now. Fourth mate, you are John Davies. I don't remember how many guesses we have. That would make you third mate. Listen. Don't tell. Sorry, second mate. Second. Don't tell me I don't have enough information. I'm genius. I have the process of elimination, my friend. Third mate, captain, first mate, second, fourth. Which would probably make you fourth mate steward. Oh, buddy, unknown soul met an unknown fate. We haven't seen them die yet, have we? We'll have to take a look at that. You are fourth mate. Almost entirely sure. How sure is almost? Not very sure. Okay, this is how you die. Now, who are you? Because if we can figure this out, we can have that. Fuck, you're one of the 2 Formosans. One of the 2 Formosan spearmans and the Formosan royalty are both dead here. Let's do this. Let's go here. Nope, I can't guess anymore because I was thinking if the stewards were lined up by their mates, then I could guess, but I can't guess. So because the stewards are all back here. Other than this one, which I feel pretty good guessing. Okay, so here's the thing about the Formosans. I don't know which of these names might be traditionally male or female. Ah, shit. Okay. You die by the hands of a Formosan. Do you have any treasure in your thing? No? All right. Let's go here. Let's find out what happened. Let's find out what happened. These bodies will have been moved post-mortem. This looks like the male royalty. Miss Lynn? What did that say? I couldn't even read it. Okay. Oh, the boat's tied together. Oh, this music. What the fuck is happening here? It looks like a fire. There's also something like sort of on... You're killed by the chest? What do I call that? What's inside of the... Is that a shell inside of the drawer? What are you doing? Why are you fucking with this supernatural stuff here? Okay, well, I think we can guess at least one identity here. The thing I'm nervous about is how we guess. I don't think that was a shell inside of the thing, or at least not a shell in the fashion right there. Miss Lim? Lim, it looks like. Okay. How did they die? Fucking burned? Kind of? I'll call that, sure. Let's go here. Let's go. So far, nothing crazy different in that scene from a story perspective. The steward, sorry, the mate, with the second mate, right, is dragging, these like sea monsters from the sea. Nope, I was going here. I was going here. Boon Lon Lim. So that's kind of what we expected. Don't know where the chest came from. Don't know what exactly is inside of the chest. That looks like fire to me. Is the gem thing already here? It was there in the last thing? It is. I don't know what to call it other than a gem because it kind of shines a little bit. The thing it reminds me of, by the way, is the light that's on the distance in the main while we are aboard the ship. If that makes sense. When we're aboard the ship, there's a thing on the horizon that is not the sun. It's kind of in the water, and it's like sparkling. And I don't know what it is. Of course I don't. Let's do the next. This is probably Lim, and it'll be right here. So how do I determine the names of the three Formosans, or should I just guess once I know their deaths? And by guess, I mean make, you know. Right there, by the way, that. Informed estimates is what we're calling them. Red thread pins. Calling. What does calling mean? What does calling mean? It's a shell. 100% it's a shell. Kind of caught in her hair. Why are you dead in this scene? I don't understand why you're... Oh my god. One of the stewards is dead in this scene, and so are you? Who are you? There's 3 of those things. A paddle. Another paddle. Is this the hiding mate? It is. First gunman? What the fuck? Why did you set off? What are you after? Why, when you come back, are you treated hostilely by, including one of the Formosans is treating you hostilely? Met an unlim. I still don't know what your fate is in this scene. I have no idea. I haven't. Hold on. There's a lot of others present. There are a couple dead though, unfortunately. A lot of them dead. So, met an unknown fate. In this moment, how do I know what killed you? There's a spear there. You kind of have some blood? Maybe? I'd say you have some blood. Hiding mate. This is what person? This is first shooter. We don't know. We have guy reaching in. Grab something. We have dead. If this is hold up. Second mate, then this should be second mate steward most likely, right? I'm gonna try anyways, not because I'm actually trying, but because I am writing a this is basically my note taking. I'm not just trying because I want to guess. I'm trying because I'm like, this is the, so that when I look at the map, I'm like, that's the one who was on board with the second mate. And then this person right here. Okay, interesting. Okay. So if you had to guess why you died in this situation, what would you say? It almost looks, minus the blood, it almost looks strangled. Like maybe the thing had been overboard, reaching. I don't know, though. Expired is old age, right? Not alive. Clawed. It has claws. That's the thing I was thinking. That spear was being held by... I can't tell if that was being held by you or... Were you spiked? Were you speared? I just can't tell. Okay. This should be the steward.
O'Hagan, you still breathing?
O'Hagan.
On your own. Nichols, sir, shoot them.
I think we're about to find out how she died. Nicholas and O'Hagan. Might be the same person. How'd you die? Strangled? Clawed? It kind of looks like Claude still. Who the hell are you? That's first gunman. First shooter. You're fucking useless. Okay. Why are you two struggling together? What is this chest's relationship to these beings? The mermaids. Oh, this is a lovely game. One little snapshot at a time. Turn my brain off for just a second while I listen to the music. Met an unknown fate. The dead person, who I've been calling the second mate steward, is saying to Nichols and O'Hagan, "Are you still alive?" and shoot them. So who has a gun? Probably it would be the mate, right? Your spear is through your head. So that's the answer to that. I think Claude here makes sense. What is this item in the air? Is it a pipe? I think it's your pipe. Samuel Galligan. We call it Nichols, so that makes sense with the line. Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sakes. So then one of these is O'Hagan. Could be you. Could be the... You? Or you. And then what happens here? Do you get thrown overboard? You were on the ship, so you don't get thrown overboard. I don't remember what happens in the memory after this. Are you just strangled? Are you... And then it's one of the Formosans, but we don't know which one. Not Lim. And strangled is barely the right word. Here's my thing. Okay, let's rule out some other people. You, I believe we don't know the name of. Correct. You are the first shooter. We do not know the name of. Is the person speaking to... and then let's do this. Then I'll tackle another question from there. You, we also don't know the name of. You got kissed to death. That's kind of what it looks like. But I think strangled is probably the... Or clawed. I don't know. Bitten? Eaten? I think you are... I don't think eaten is right. I think you were clawed. Accessible only through another corpse. That's actually super interesting. This corpse is only accessible out here. So the other thing is, how did you die exactly? Strangled by an unknown attacker? Sure. Okay. O'Hagan, you still breathing. Can you row? I think that's to the person in your own boat. I think that makes you O'Hagan. And let's test that. O'Hagan sounds Irish to me. What do you think? Crew O'Hagan. Any particular role or anything that would be helpful for O'Hagan? Seaman from Ireland. Let's do this for now. It's just a, and frankly, we can also include their death. They were speared. It's just a guess. A guess, sorry. Go here. Did we call it speared? I don't know. Can I not fill it in? Oh, I can't fill it in, of course. Never mind. Sometimes. This far into the game, and still the basic rules of the game confuse me a little bit sometimes. Basic mechanics. Okay, you got speared through the head for sure.
Where is it?
Bing, the chest.
Something there.
I see it!
Give us a weapon. Shoot it! Like it eye.
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
You dropped most of the oars overboard, so that didn't work very well. Oh, buddy. God, this is terrible. Right through the head. What a shot. Okay, we got Miss Lim. We have shooter. We have coward with a gun. We have... Did that guy disappear? Hold up. Who is that? We never see that guy again. That is one of the 3 Russians, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but the second mate steward. You're tied. Now that is an important detail. Formosan royalty is tied. You are speared. Probably in the episode before this one. Okay. Cool. We've learned some details here. Oh, I'm nervous I'm gonna get Miss Lim's death wrong because I just don't know, like, what specifically caused it. I wonder how the game does that. I wonder if you have to get it exactly or if they give you... This is a rhetorical question, by the way. This is a big mechanics question that I'm just thinking through in my head and saying out loud. I wonder if you have to get it exactly right or if there are multiple correct answers for deaths. I think it would make sense to do multiple correct answers because there are so many ways... Yep, Russian. Okay, cool. There's so many different, like... Couple things might look the same. Spiked versus speared. Maybe. Bing the chest. That's the important one. We know who Bing is now. So let's do that. Let's start there. First thing we know is this is Bing. Is burned to death correct? It's Bing Sia. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Good feeling. Bing is correct. Lim is correct. Clawed by a terrible beast. Hell yeah. I'm so thankful that one happened. John Davies, the 4th mate, was clubbed by Henry Brennan. That's huge. I don't even remember when that death happened. Hold up. Not there. That's 1st mate. Hold up, hold up. Right here. This is an escape. The corpse is here. That means this person was Brennan. Hell yeah. Which we knew already. So we knew that for a fact. Okay. As soon as we figured out whether or not it was 4th or 2nd, we were correct, which means this person is 100% 2nd mate over here, whatever. Let's go. Okay, so what's that put us at for still absolutely incorrect? Anything? Thomas Lanky, we know it's been incorrect for a long time. Okay, I think actually for now we're fine. We're gonna have to go back through the old memories later. I'm not gonna sit here and rack my brain and incorrectly recall the memory anyways. Okay, so in this chapter, the calling. We have one more part to discover after this. Who is this and how did they die? Can't even tell you which memory we're on right now. We're on so this person right here. That person dies via spear. Sort of. Sure. Now, unknown soul. What did it say here? Mother of God, they're here. Bing the chest. Keep rowing. Give us a weapon. Miss Lim, stay down. Pick up the oar and row. Okay, here's my question. Should we know? I think you're going to be next. Should we know who you are? Does the game think so? The game thinks so. Okay. I don't know what level of deduction it says. You're dead. What about you? The other shooter, which I don't really know off the top of my head, we could probably figure it out from some other memories. Second mate steward. You were about to do, and then you were also speared. Maybe both of those bodies will be next. Let's find out. God, this game's fun. Okay, so it wasn't you. It's this one. So that means I should probably.
You'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你玩做不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落在水底。
Okay.
是遐个怪不出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
Monsters, you say? Chest can't touch the water, and Miss Lim is the one who knows that information. Was this aboard the boat the entire time? I think it must have been. You're rowing. You get speared, and you barely... Bing gets away with his life for a second, and he'll die later, though. Okay. We think you're Philip Hagen. We think you get speared. Lim's okay. We're both rowing. Gunman and gunman. First and third. Mate. Okay. All of this is, The chest is very securely wrapped, which is interesting. Chest was probably on board from the start and is wrapped. Like tied shut. This is part 1. I think that puts us at... I don't know this guy's name. I was going to say, I think that puts us at 2 to guess, but two guesses already. 2 hypotheses already. But that's not true. Okay. And also, we don't have this this Russian guy yet, I don't think, so I can't... It's possible when we end this chapter, it will say missing, and then I can guess his fate. So, can we guess the gunman's name? Because right here, because that would put us at 2 guesses if we can guess, if we can then hypothesize that this person fell overboard or is unknown fate sort of deal. Okay, this scene. Oh my god, I forgot to include who you were strangled by. I'm going to include this. I think that's correct. Strangling is my guess for what we'll call it. Let's read the dialogue again. That's the wrong one. Due east for the Canary Islands. 3 days. Packed enough stores. I, sir, checked and loaded them myself. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance to get against the Obra Dinn. To me, that suggests we left and we're sneaking. Stay quiet. And that the Obra Dinn might chase or is chasing. I don't know if they are already. Miss Lim says, don't let it fall into the ocean. If the monsters come, you must stay down, which suggests that Bing knew too. Aye, shut up. They don't know what they're saying. They say strange things about monsters. I don't know that this is Patrick O'Hagan. I might be wrong. Unless Patrick O'Hagan has been taking classes at the local university. How does Patrick O'Hagan know Chinese? Know the language that the Formosans are speaking? I'm gonna write that down. Patrick O'Hagan knows Chinese, and by that I mean Patrick is probably the wrong name. Okay. Let's exit real quick. I think rather than continue on, I'm going to exit there, see if we can get a disappearance thing, and see what happens. Very interesting chapter. Super close to the Canary Islands. 2 people went missing. I think this was drowned by a beast, is what I will say. I'm going to have to double check that later. And then this is one of the 3 Russians, but we don't know which one. And I don't think any of the Russians have been... Let's just guess here. Have been accounted for. Okay, we didn't have enough correct guesses to get that one way or the other. So let's say unknown for now. There is an option called unknown officer, unknown passenger, unknown steward. I just now put together right now what's happening here. I just now realized that they give you an option to say, we know it's a topman, but we don't know who it is. We know it's a seaman, but we don't know who it is. We know it's an officer, but we don't. I'm so dumb. That's so funny. Okay. I don't know if you are a seaman or a topman because there are 3 Russians. One of them is a topman. My guess would be seaman, but I don't know that for a fact. So, you are a gunman, but we don't know exactly what your name is either. Oh, buddy. That, unfortunately, is going to do it for this episode of the Return of the Obra Dinn. I'll be back tomorrow for more deducing, both correct and incorrect. Red thread. White thread on a greenish, grayish background. Thanks so much for watching. I'm having the time of my life playing this game. And I just hope I can figure it all out. I hope my insights, or at least my ramblings and stumblings, have been of some entertainment to you today. If so, don't forget to leave a like or a comment down below. Easiest way to comment is just to leave an emoji or a thanks for the episode or whatever you want. You can call me dumb if you want, as long as you do it relatively nicely. But comments help us a ton with the YouTube algorithm. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.